Viewers, this is that curb alert. 163cc Yardmachine Briggs and Stratton. I just had this exact same engine on a Craftsman that had a bent shaft, and I couldn't save it, so I scrapped the engine, which means I've got parts for this one now if I need them. So being positive. So this one has, see the oil. Well, has oil. It's a little high and it needs a changing, maybe. It's a little dark, maybe a season or two on it. But it is full. Shot some go-go juice into the carburetor and this thing kicked over and ran. Shook like a dickens, but it ran. Let's go take a look at the blade. As you can see, we're gonna need a non-bent blade and a air filter, at least, and this thing needs a bath. This thing's probably been sitting for a while. It's got mold on the bottom. Tells you how long this thing's been sitting. I guess they didn't know how to fix it. If you look carefully, the blade is off the blade adapter. That blade off. I've already loosened it up with my ratchet a little bit because my impact isn't strong enough. So will this come off? Maybe, but this blade ain't no good. Scrap metal now. So I'll see if I have another blade that I can slap on here. Even if it's a 20-inch, should be good enough to put on it for now. What I have is I bought this 20-inch universal at Wally World for $6 on on clearance. I can put that on there for now. So I'll unwrap this blade on there. Just gonna stick some carb spray in there and let's give it a whirl. Hey, not bad. It's actually kind of smooth. You know, it isn't shaking. So I don't think the shaft is bent. So probably just go through this and clean it up and see about straightening this wheel out here. So I want to straighten out this wheel. I mean the axle here. I know I should probably power wash this first, but whatever. So we do this. Here, and it pushes in. So what I'm gonna do is take my breaker bar with a deep socket on it, put it over it, like so, give it a bend. See if that helps any. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. Actually, I should probably bend it more like this, and then bend it back a little with a hammer. So it's better than it was. Got the wheels off. I'm gonna go ahead and take some sandpaper to the axle here and put some silicone spray lubricant on it to help it. So, you know, the routine on these, I'm just gonna pull it and clean it. I'm gonna have to get a new air filter and clean out this box cover, but you know the routine on these. I hate these plastic carbs. Only good thing about them, they don't corrode on the bowl. So 5/16.
9:30 seconds. Cover comes off. Don't forget to reattach to the breather. Now, this is where it's usually easier to take the whole cover off, but this one is they're a little more tricky because of the way this cover is. Let me go get some Torx.
Cover off. It's a Torx, couple Torx screws. Now we need to get this off, but I really don't want to take off the recoil because I got to get this linkage off to do that. Took it off. It's got 3 shoulder bolts. They're 5/16, and then it'll come off, and then you'll be left with this. Makes it a lot easier to take the carburetor off. Although you could probably do it without it. Let me see here. So I know this thing runs. I just want to take this off to double. Yeah, because it didn't want to start unless I put carb spray in this. And I probably want to clean the tank because I have no idea what's in it. So, got this off. Now, need to get the auto choke off. There, got the auto choke off. Let's get now we got to get let's take this tank off here, and now we can take the throttle off, hopefully, here without breaking it. There we go. I gotta put the lid back on this gas tank, but I gotta empty it first. There wasn't a lot in there, but it was dirty, whatever it was. So 9:30 seconds, bolts here. And now we can open up the carb bowl. You take a flathead screwdriver and pry it open around here. Oh, something tells me this has been off before. That is never that easy. Oh. This doesn't look terribly bad. Boy, these are gonna clog up are right here, so really all I'm gonna do is just pry this out. Cleaned out enough of these to know that. So I'm gonna go, yeah, they're clogged right there. Now, so what I'm gonna do is go clean this out and just put this back together. Now I gotta clean out the bowl here. I already cleaned out in here, and so got myself a shop towel here, clean that out, set it aside. Got this. Make sure gaskets here. I mean, this white retaining thing here, and there's a O-ring inside. Set that down. we really need to do is clean this. So what we're going to do is spray carb spray there, 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 and the most important one is this one. Twisty tie from a loaf of bread or whatever you have, you put here. Here, wiggle it around, spray it out again. Then this part is optional. You can get a smaller flathead screwdriver underneath here, and this piece will come out. This can be daunting at first, or because you hear it creaking. You can break this, so you don't want to, which I have done once. I have an extra one around, so if I break it, I just go grab it. So, you know, you just you get the idea. You pry it out, essentially. Eventually, I, with some persuasion, got it out. So what you want to do with this is go take your twisty tie and just put it through all these holes here. This was pretty clean to begin with. This one needs some cleaning. So
Jeez.
So, and we go through this again. That seems clear. We'll put this back together. Remember, this part here is like this. So very carefully, you push it back together until it snaps, or it snaps in place. And there we go. I just saw a speck of dust on that, or dirt. So put it back in, only goes in one way. Let's see, yeah, goes in like this. If you try to put it the other way, it will not go in. And then you just snap it in. Did I put it in wrong? Anyway. No, that's the right way. So, yeah, needed to bring it closer to me. Just push it back in and give it a once over, and put the bowl back on. It only goes on one way, like that. Got this, and then put these bolts back in. You have to align them up right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this with my drill. I wouldn't do that. This hardly has any torque. So okay, yeah, there you go. Pretty easy. I'm going to first clean this off, this area here. Now we're going to stick the linkage on for the throttle, and then put the one for the auto choke on. So we're gonna do it like this. I have to get a better angle. Maybe I can get you in there. There we go. That's in. And now we gotta stick it on the intake. There. Now just put everything back on. And here, power washed it. Gonna have to go scrub it some more with some, I don't know, purple power or something. Or if Super Clean's watching, you can send me some samples and I'll use it. Yeah, I got a new blade on here. Blade was bent. Cleaned the carburetor. I'm gonna have to change the oil after this, and I'm gonna put this new air filter in. And this thing should be ready to go. Problem was, they hit something and bent the blade severely. It didn't bend the crankshaft or break a flywheel key, I believe. So let's just put this on and watch out. That simple. Now, I did bend this wheel here. I might bend it a little more in so this thing faces in, faces that way. So bend it that way a little bit. And that's it. Later.